we're rolling.
So you look at me. And so this poem is about theatrical memories in this warehouse.
Oh God, yes. You know, speaking of warehouse, I remember my first job in a touring company of the student prints for the Huberts. And they had a warehouse for costumes. And it was up a Columbus Circle, but behind the Trump's hotel there. And there was it's gone now, a building with great windows. And I went up there to get my costume for the student prints. This tunic with the frogs. You know, I was a student in the Universität. And tons of costumes. These frilly things for the girls that were trimmed with phony flowers. It was interesting. And then, of course, there was Brooks' costume and some of the others. Always stuff there. Speaking of costumes, I was in a show that tried out in Los Angeles. I forget the name of it. It was a Cantor and Ebb show about a leading man who was a photographer.
Oh, Happy Time.
Yes, the Happy Time. And rather than build a costume for me, they sent me over to Western Costumes, which is next door to Paramount. And I went in, and they pulled out a suit for me, and it fitted perfectly. And I looked inside, and it said Clark Gable. I was the same size as Clark Gable. I was so pleased with myself. Well, I remember Watson Barrett designed the original student prints. And then I saw him. I was on that tour, the season of 40, 41, or 41, 42, because we were playing Washington the night of Pearl Harbor. And then the summer of 42, I was in the chorus playing small parts at the St. Louis Muni Opera. And there was Watson Barrett doing the sets, this patrician gray-haired man. And I told him I had just worked in his set of the student prints. And he said, "Oh my God, it's a crumbling wreck. I wouldn't go near it."
Well, that's fantastic. You know what, before we finish, just if you look at the camera and say the word poetry, that would be it.
Poetry.